STL.com.
And if that bonus doesn't come through, Jimmy, Cousin Eddie's RV is going to end up parked right in the boss's driveway. When it's time to bring the energy, don't fake it. Fuel it. Drink Thunder is the all-natural, plant-based, fruit-based pre-workout drink that gives you real results without the junk. No sugar, no crash, just clean energy, powered by nature, and loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants to help you perform at your best. Go to drinkthunder.com and grab your favorite flavor, orange mango, blackberry lemonade, or strawberry cream. Drink Thunder, the clean way to power your workout. drinkthunder.com.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Let's go, baby. 8:05 on a Tuesday. Let's go. Freezing cold outside. This is Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Janssen, Jim the Cat Hayes, Matthew Rocchio doing our thing right here in the J. Randolph Jr. Studios in Kirkwood, Missouri. That's what we're doing. We're live on YouTube, by the way. Check that bad boy out. Just go to YouTube, type in Lou Info, like and subscribe. We also have a text line, 314-590-3770. Hold on one second. Wow. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. Little coffee poo. God dang. I'm in a pissy-ass mood yesterday anyway. Why do you think that is?
Well, because
Why do you think that is?
Because the weather turned, MoDOT wasn't ready, and it cost you money.
Cost me money. Robert Pertuzzo took my Jumbotron job last night, and he looks very handsome. Pissed me right off.
Smells good, too.
He smells good. His hair's thick. He's a Stanley Cup winner. He's taller than me. God dang it. Got stuck at my house. Why? Why, Cam? Because MoDOT effed up again. Starting late. We didn't know. We thought the weather was coming. Blah, blah. Good God. Jammed everybody up yesterday. You jammed everybody up. Freaking chaos. Get out there early. My God. God, that pissed me off. Oh, man. Well, we thought it was going to be at 4 o'clock, so we're going to start at 4. Start at 6 in the morning. You're going to start at 4 when everybody's on the road? Get out of here. Lost money last night. There's the camera right there. Lost money last night. And probably my Jumbotron. I'm Jumbotron Cam. Not Bortuzzo. God, he looked handsome. Son of a biatch.
I always like Bortuzzo.
Oh,
first of all,
can you just say something negative about him, please?
Okay, he had an edge, which they needed a lot. I like that.
Jesus.
Also, one time, Tyler was at Blues practice, and he came over on his own.
You're not helping.
Chatted him up.
Good God, MoDOT. What are you doing?
Bortuzzo's like a saint.
Oh, God, they love him, too. They love him. Son of a gun.
Not the greatest fighter.
No.
But he would drop him.
He'd drop him. He'd block shots. Great on the PK. God, he looked good behind Bernie last night. Son of a gun. That could have been me. Thank you, MoDOT. Well, we didn't know. Ugh. Jesus. Figure it out. Why does St. Louis suck? No. Why does St. Louis suck?
Boy, this is
No, I'm pissed.
Roads are fine this morning.
They're fine this morning. Oh, my God almighty. Drove me nuts, man. Now that head supervisor, MoDOT, comes out. Well, we didn't know. We thought that. Oh my God, what? You didn't know? Get your head out of your ass. It's not the first time. They always get surprised. Surprise! I mean, you jammed up so many people yesterday. So many people. Took them 2 hours to go 2 miles. Cars and ditches. Firefight. There was a fire truck out by me on Highway T that got jammed up going down that big hill by me. Clogged the whole road up. I mean, cars everywhere on the side of the road. Everywhere. Everywhere you look, cars on the side of the road.
What about the kids?
Complete chaos.
Hey, Cam, what about the kids?
The kids were in danger. You put children in danger. Good God. We're going to start at 4 o'clock. Right when it starts snowing, we'll start.
Listen, you got Hockey Bob money. All right?
Holy cow.
Cam, you got Hockey Bob money.
No, I don't.
All right? So
that's why I need
I'm
that
worried about the
Jumbotron money. I mean, dude, and then you see all these videos, man. Oh, yeah, these videos of these pileups are the scariest damn thing in the world. And I know I get chirped by you guys and people, but don't want to leave my house whenever it's nasty. Well, there you go. That's why, right there. And I remember a couple years ago when we got jammed up, Kate was stuck on Entire Hill for hours. Cars are sliding by her. She's almost getting just smashed.
I know, but Bortuzzo made it. He's got 4-wheel drive. How'd he make it?
I don't know, but he looked good, though. God, he looked good. I was wondering, I'm like, let me see what he looks like, because you can see in the background whenever they're during the intermission report, and I'm like, man, he looks handsome. Looks like he's doing a really good job.
Cam, you're great.
Man!
Cam, you're great.
Damn you, MoDOT!
I like to give you a little grief here.
Oh.
I don't know if there were fatalities or any serious injuries. That's, I would think, would be the most important thing.
There's no injuries?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't know. Probably, I'm sure there are.
I saw the news. I didn't see of any fatalities. I know it was chaos. I know there were cards strewn everywhere, all over the place.
Everywhere.
And the roads were bad. This isn't a case of St. Louis people
dusting.
don't know how to drive. Go get the get the bread, French toast, the milk,
the Fiat trying to go up the hill and the snow. No,
the roads were legitimately
they were really bad, and it wasn't necessarily the snow. It was just the roads were so cold. It's been cold for a while, and they turned to black ice, and that's the scariest damn thing in the world. No treatment. And then whenever that happens, and all of a sudden it's chaos, everybody leaves work early. So they're all leaving work. And the MoDOT's like, oh, I guess it's time to work now. And then they get on the road, and it's just a cluster F everywhere. Everything's jammed up. You got to treat the roads when nobody's on there. Duh!
All right, but Cam.
Who do I need to smack around?
We have new cameras. I'm going to say tip of the cap to you, because I honestly thought Cam is going to take this opportunity.
No, not today.
To say, yeah, I'm going to go B. Schaefer.
I can't do that. I already felt bad enough. Like, I don't like doing that. You know how I am with that, man. I'm never late.
No,
I don't
good.
do any of that, man. I don't. And even last night, I'm like, Kate and I were like, can we find a way to get there? Can we find a way to get there? Just for the jumbo. Can we find a way to get there? And there's absolutely no way in hell. I looked at my Google Maps, 2.5 hours to get downtown. Can't do it.
Why are you wearing a Penguins hat?
No, this is not a Penguins hat.
Oh, it looks
Jeremy Rutherford gave me this thing.
I know, but it looks like Penguins colors, and it looks like you're a Penguins fan.
You're 100% right.
Look in the camera. Let him see what you got.
JR gave me this, baby. Jeremy Rutherford I saw him wear this. He wears these all the time. And I go, can you give me a couple? And he's like, yep. The next day, gave me 2. Then I left it in the alumni room for a week. Then I got it back, and now I'm wearing it again.
What is it for?
It
looks like Penguins.
Cool. I like the Penguins. I like Sidney Crosby. He had 2 goals last night.
Oh, so the Blues go 0-for-6 on the power play.
0-for-6.
And you jump teams.
Can I give a shot? You know what else pisses me off?
A lot of things today.
I am good. And I got to do hang out with Andy for 3 hours after this.
Oh, boy.
Who you got? Jordan Tutu.
Nice.
Yes. Got a documentary coming out. He's a very interesting cat. Very interesting. I felt bad. You know, you get called up to the NHL. It's the happiest you've ever been. Your mom and dad are so pumped up. You go through all the memories of how hard, the heartache that you go through, the travel, the money, the time, the injuries, all the training, this, that, and the other, to get called up. Kasamaki got called up. He probably called all his buddies like, oh, God, I just remember when I did call. I'm on my way to MSG, baby. I'm on my way. Let's go. My mom and dad are there. My mom and dad are meeting me there. Blah, 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 blah. I got people coming in, this, that, and the other. And then you get snowed in, and you can't make the game. And now he was going to go, even if he showed up 2 minutes before the game, I don't know when they have to throw the sheet in, but he was going to play. And he missed the game because of the weather. Now, I don't know if he he couldn't land here and get from point A to point B. I don't really know that
St. Louis was closed for it.
St. Louis was closed because they probably didn't treat it in time because they're like, we're just going to hold off. That's the best way to do things. Hold off first. So Kasimaki tries to come in for his first NHL game, and he can't make it in time, so he doesn't play. And you look at it like, oh, he'll get another chance. Well, I don't know. Will he?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe those burns on Toropchenko's arm or leg aren't as bad as you think, and he gets back in lineup, and guess what happens? He gets sent back down, and maybe he gets hurt, and he doesn't have another opportunity to get called up again because the airport wasn't ready, and the roads weren't ready. Piss me off.
So his grievance is greater than yours.
Big time. Big time.
What do they call it in
Big time.
hockey? In baseball, you're going to the show.
Show.
You call it the show in the NHL too?
Yeah.
I never
Show
heard
dough,
that.
baby. Show dough. You get that show dough.
So the weather closed the show for him. His shot.
What the hell is he saying?
I'm so glad we had that double take on camera.
He's going to steal Kate next.
Rude.
What's that supposed to mean?
I do like this from Rooster Nation, who says, or Rooster, sorry. Cam comes in here with a rock attitude today.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Except you were talking.
Yeah. Yeah. Off the bat. You're damn right. I didn't have to get warmed up. Ay. I felt bad for the kid. You know, you might not ever get a shot. Like even the kid, Hunter Skinner, that got called up. I thought he played great. Didn't even make a mistake. Got sent back down just like that.
And that was one of your guarantees, wasn't it?
Yeah. He looked damn good. He gets sent right back down. And you never know if that opportunity will ever come again. He was guaranteed to play. Guaranteed. They put freaking Tyler Tucker up on the third line, got one shift on forward, and that was it. Bitter lets in 2 weak goals right off the bat, gets pulled. They showed Monty on the bench. He's like, what the effing soft-ass goal that was. He's looking at Otter. He's like, looks over at Hofer. He's like, get in there.
He's like, get Hofer ready.
Get Hofer ready. Get in there. And then Benner gets off the ice, stares down Monty, starts yelling at Monty. Monty's like, get in the locker room. Oh, yeah. Chaos. But then Monty talks about it afterwards, and he's like, hey, he said he loved me. I said he loved me. I loved him back. And then sometimes you're in the heat of the moment. We've all been there where you got pissy at the coach. Even a fourth-line guy like me, I'd turn around and say stuff to the coach. It is what you got to defend yourself. Jordan Bennington Price thought, hey, man, like, you know who I am? Give me some more leeway. Let's go. I know two shots, 2 goals, but still, give me some leeway. I'm a winner.
He was out of position on that first, but it was a weird tip.
It was a weird tip by Fowler.
It was a weird
Hug
tip.
the post.
The second one was embarrassing.
Yeah.
But still, that's 2 shots. So I could see, like, I would expect Bennington to have an emotional reaction.
I want him to.
Yeah.
I want him to. I'm not.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I don't care. I don't give a damn. I do like hearing, don't hold grudges. He's pissed at you. You're pissed at him. Let it go. Go down. Go back there. Sit the first period out. Breathe a little bit. Chill out. Regroup. Come back. Put your hat on. Sit down. And when Monty comes in the locker room, pull him aside. Say, hey, I'm sorry. That's all you got to do. It's over. And just like Monty said, it was over. It is what it is. Joel Hofer goes in there and actually played a damn good game.
Very good.
Damn good game.
Almost as good as Husso.
Almost as good as Billy Husso.
He was good.
Damn good.
I was like, I know that guy. He bounced around a little bit. Now he's kicking ass. Man, oh, man, the Blues can't score. And they're like, oh, they missed Snuggerud. Okay. Snuggerud, what has Snuggerud done in the last 18 games? I mean, look at his numbers. Rockwood's got 3 points. I mean, he's not scoring either. He's putting shots on goal. I mean,
okay.
He's taking shots. My thing is, I get it. They had 4 or 5 really good opportunities where they just kind of spit the bit a little, or where they should have gotten better shots on. To me, that wasn't the story. The story is 6 power play opportunities. 0 for 6. I don't care how many little gimmies you send wide. You get 6 power plays.
Find a way.
You got to make something happen. Otherwise, you can't win any game.
Find a way. And he didn't.
And the power play has been better in the last few games.
Pretty good. I mean, the power play, what are they? I think they were like 11th for a bit. I think they bumped up to 15 or 16. I think they're middle of the pack right now. Maybe you're looking at that right. Oh.
I'm looking at Snuggy's numbers.
What's his numbers look like?
In the 15 games played in the month of November, he had 1 goal and 3 assists, and those were spread out across an assist against the Oilers in the 3-2 win, a goal and an assist in the 5-5 shootout loss to the Flyers, and then the very next night he had an assist in the Vegas loss. He is on right now a 7 game pointless streak.
Yeah. So you missed. No, you don't.
He has 23 shots on goals.
The problem is
Bucci's got to score.
he has
goals.
23 shots on goal in those 15 games.
That's a lot. Okay.
the problem is who's going to score?
It's under one. It's under two.
Like you could look at goal differential. So Kyrou leads him with 8 goals. Is that right?
Yeah.
8 goals.
Yeah.
What team has a leading goal scorer
At 8?
At 8. Like every time, every team the Blues match up against,
They got
double digits.
Yeah.
I mean,
I look at the numbers.
they got 15.
I get the stat pack, and I'm just seeing all the even the points on some of these guys. I know like Logan Cooley had 25 points, and Robert Thomas has 16. It's a big gap. It's a big gap. The Blues don't have that scoring power, and Booch gets all these opportunities. Man, he just puts it right in the chest, or he shoots it wide, or he does this. I mean, he's getting grade A opportunities, and he's just not putting the puck in the net, and that's a problem. That's a problem. Dvorsky had chances, missed the net. You got to bear down on those. Dvorsky, you're pumping his tires up. He didn't have an even strength goal. You didn't have a 5-on-5 goal. You need more from everybody, man. That was tough. You had a couple really good games. You're kind of getting, you're starting to get it, starting to build it. You get a couple injuries, one very bizarre injury, but you still got guys in the line. Toropchenko's in and out of the line anyway. Snuggerud has 3 points in the month of November. That's what you're missing? No, you got the players. Find a way, and they just couldn't do it. Now they don't play until Boston on Thursday, and they're going a long little road trip here. But man, oh man. Pissy day overall yesterday.
And what are they? 3 points out of a walk-off now?
Yeah,
3
and
points.
they're still there.
I don't
It's
really
so
understand.
Weird.
Like the math doesn't math for me.
It doesn't, does it?
And I'm sorry. I refuse to say that they're 2 games under 500.
9 and whatever. 9 and 11.
No, they're 9 and 18.
They lost. Yeah, those are losses.
You can't say they're 2 games under 500. The math doesn't math that they should be able to be within striking distance.
Yeah, they do lose a lot, but they do pick up those points in those overtime losses, 7 overtime losses. I don't know. I was rattled all day yesterday. It drove me nuts. Hockey Bob could have picked you up, Cam. You would have been there in no time. He would have found a way. I'll tell you that right now. I just point and say go, and he'll go down any road, wrong way, right way, doesn't matter. He'll get you to
Good soldier.
your destination. But he doesn't do that anymore, does he?
What do you mean?
Well, he doesn't do Uber and all that, but he can still pick me up and I'll give him some money, I guess. Remember
yeah.
he got booted.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't his choice. And the one thing, I mean,
not funny. Actually.
he's an amazing study because he's like, Dave, I was wrong by Uber. Well, I was also banned by Lyft. Like, who could get banned by both? Like, how crazy do you have to be banned by Lyft and Uber?
But you know why?
Well, he carries around a carcass in his
That's
car
true.
sometimes.
He brought up politics. He did. He can't help himself. He's a talker. And you got somebody in the back from Central West End, you pick them up, and you're like taking them, and then all of a sudden you start talking about politics. They're probably like, shut the hell up. And then they report you. And you get a couple of those, and then boom. He's not creeping anybody. He's not like a flirty, any of that crap. He doesn't do that. But he'll bring up politics and probably religion too, Rock. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it probably pissed a lot of people off, and they wrote him up.
Hey, Rock, thanks for working out these cameras.
Dude, this looks great.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it better. I don't like I'm trying to get rid of the black borders between everything right now, but so
I kind of like
here's
it.
the thing. I need your guys' input.
What do you think?
He's a good
So here's the thing.
He's a damn good.
So here's the thing. We have a couple different things we can do right now.
Yeah.
So
What do you got?
so I have this split one right here, but for it to work, Jim has to look at his camera, and Cam, you have to look at your camera. That way, it looks like you guys are talking to each other.
Okay.
No, Jim, look at your camera. Damn it!
I was looking at Dave Green.
Your dad is going to come down from heaven and be
No.
like, Jimmy,
Yes.
I taught you how to look at a
You're
camera.
damn right he is.
Dave Green was
Follow
walking in. He's the boss.
Swear to God, if you don't
He
follow
might need our help. Dave,
Hey,
Dave,
Dave,
you
you
good?
okay?
Did you get here
I'm going to
okay?
give you a little generational trauma. Hayes, if you don't follow your mark,
Did he yell at you like that?
No.
No craft services.
Let me
no,
just
I'm
tell
saying
you.
he would have gotten yelled at that by a director
Oh,
at some
yeah.
point in his career.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Richard Hayes, my father, for the longest time, I was the black sheep.
Follow your mark, Hayes.
And then for some reason, I became my dad's favorite when I was in college. And from then on, I could do no wrong. Hey, Dad, look, I took a dump in the corner. That's the most beautiful dump I've ever seen.
How did your
And the other
sibling-
kids
Great
knew it.
bowel
Yeah.
movement.
And they were like, how did this happen?
How did your siblings feel about this development?
My brother was a better student. My sister was a better athlete. My little sister was a better person than me by far. And I was always the whipping boy because I'd get in trouble in school. I didn't listen. I'd
Probably
come in after
Smart ass back to him a little.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then somehow in college, I became the favorite, and no one understood.
Isn't that weird how that works?
Okay, so
I've heard that
I
story
took it,
before.
So I have this side by side with you guys, and then what I can also do is do this, where Jim stays big, and then we get the added full studio camera. It's going to pop up on YouTube for you guys here in a moment, where we get the added YouTube camera in the bottom corner. Cam's small, Jim's big, and then if Cam is on his rant, we can flip camera. It's technically camera 2 and 3.
Camera
that you
1,
guys are
camera
on.
2, camera 1.
Yeah, exactly. And then all of a sudden we can flip them, and now bam, now it's big Cam and little Jim.
Yeah, that's
Which,
fine.
by the way, would be a great cop show.
Big Cam, little Jim.
Yeah.
I like
It's a
that.
great cop show.
I like that.
I like. Yeah, this
looks good.
we're hardly a visual program here.
I'm working on getting rid of.
It's the wisdom that we
black
impart.
bar.
My God. When it gets too close. Oh man, I did that podcast with Tom Calhoun the other day, and I gotta figure out a better setup in my basement because I feel like my camera's right here, but every time they post different clips, I feel like the thing's looking right up my damn nose. And my face is this close to the freaking camera. I gotta figure that out. It'll look terrible. I need to be away from the camera. Away from the camera.
I'm now banished when I do Cardinal territory to a guest room, and it depends if you have. I never knew this. If we have like the full panel, so it's 4 of us, I look fine. If it's only 3, it's a tighter shot, and all of a sudden it's like the jowl cam.
I know. I've had some bad experiences with that because when they clip off the clips to post, the camera kind of gets way too close to your face.
Yeah,
and you look terrible. It shows your neck. Like I don't know.
That's why you
get away
get
from me.
How do you guys like your shots right now?
I like it.
Like it a lot.
That's perfect.
We
Because it's down this
We
way.
need to get a little better lighting. The overhead lighting's not doing enough for Jim right now.
It's fine.
It's okay.
We got a question here from
What
Dino
up?
Girl.
Oh, what's up, girl? Do you get to a point where you can get complacent as a professional player? Listen to these guys talk after. It's always something about how they couldn't get the momentum going. This is the NHL, man. Oh, hell yeah, you can get complacent for sure.
But
for sure.
Here's the thing, though, Cam, and you know better than me because you were a player. I just talked to the players, but don't take anything as real life in a post-game interview. Okay, players there's like a default setting. Now, they just look down after. No, they're pissed off in the clubhouse.
Certainly,
okay?
Yeah.
What you see when they're talking to me, especially with the Blues, where it's like a cluster of guys, not a one-on-one. You know, every once in a while, Andy gets one-on-ones. But for the most part, that's the default setting for professional athletes. They don't want you to see what they're feeling or what they're going through. They may be pissed off. They ain't going to show you, right?
But sometimes...
But am I wrong?
No, you're not. But sometimes show us.
And ring my bell.
Sometimes show us that you're pissed. Like, you should be pissed after that
But
game.
if when they do, it's by design.
Yeah, they're robots, man. They're just yeah, we're just gonna come. We got to come together as a team, and just be better. And I think we're gonna have some good practices coming up here, and we got a road trip coming up. And sometimes you got like, I suck tonight. Yeah, sometimes you got to be Ryan O'Reilly and be like, it's pathetic. I've had one good year in my whole career. I can't make a goddamn pass 2 feet. Blah blah blah. Sometimes you got to do that.
Fans love that.
Love it.
But if you say, we didn't win the little battles, we're just not cohesive right now, but we got a little time to work on things and practice, and we're gonna be fine on the road trip. That's what you say.
That's
right?
what. Yes. Yeah.
I think winning the little battles right now.
I think hockey player interviews after games are the worst of all. Well, maybe
No, hockey's bad, dude.
Literally,
They're not, and they're all cool.
They literally make a joke about it on. It's
not good.
It's a running joke on Letterkenny. Not on Letterkenny, actually, more in Shoresy. Which is an incredible show if you guys don't watch it. It's literally one of those things where the show's funny because all the players are super good characters off the ice. The show's funny because Jared Queso as Shoresy is one of the greatest characters ever. And they do these things where he goes from having these crazy runs of talking, and then he immediately walks onto the ice into an interview, and it's just one-word answers, monosyllabic, boring as hell.
Yes.
It's like you can't get these guys to do anything once the camera's on them.
No, man, except for a couple guys. There's a couple guys that don't give a F, and that's Nikita Zadorov. He's one of them. He's chirping everybody, chirping the Islanders fans and this and that. I love it. But they're just reserved, man. They are. They don't want to get jammed up. They don't want anybody else to get jammed up. They don't want the attention, that negative attention. And I get it, but sometimes it's nice to show a little bit more emotion. But on the other hand, yeah, you can show all the emotion on a post-game interview all you want. Do it on the ice. Like, that's what I want to see it. Go put somebody through the boards.
I think fans do want to see a little personality. I think that's
they
like
do.
my job.
Of course, they
job
do.
Of people that do. You got to and
get
I
it
tell
out
the
of them.
players, show a little personality. Know you got it, and they could end up putting a few extra bucks in your pocket down the road.
I
You know,
know.
like teams are going to want a guy who's considered glue. You know, and that the fan favorite.
No, I agree. I remember I did an interview after I scored a goal at MSG when I kicked the puck in the net, basically, and Tim Peel gave me a goal. My family was there and stuff. It was great. And I did a funny interview on the ice on the cam, and I was just being goofy and this and that. That got so much attention. They started to go around and people would come up. Then I started doing podcasts with different people and did more interviews and more. One thing at the right spot, the right time, show your personality off a little bit. And people were messaging me. And I remember Mike Foligno, our assistant coach, I walk on the plane and he grabs me by the arm. He goes, "You're going to have a job in media after hockey." Said something to that, like, you were hilarious in that. He looked at me right in my eyes. Didn't say, "Hey, good game, good goal, whatever." He goes, "You were going to have a job after hockey's over in something or something like that." And I was like, "Oh, well, thank you."
It's nice.
Yeah.
Because you have
But he's wrong.
personality.
He said, "You're going to have an AM radio job."
You're going to be stuck with Hayes twice.
You are going to be on local AM radio after hockey someday. Oh, yeah. Get him in. 314-590-3770. Tell me if you guys got stuck yesterday or not. I bet you a lot of you did. It's not just out by me, man. Even in the city where it's flat, people are stuck everywhere yesterday. Chaos. Complete chaos. What's that?
No one saw it coming.
Well, they did, but it came a little early.
Well, yeah, no one saw it coming at the time it did, which is a fairly large factor in it all.
But don't you? Why would you start at 4:00 when it's supposed to hit? Why wouldn't you start at 6 a.m. to get it all done when or right after rush hour in the morning or whatever?
I think you're conflating the timelines a little bit because it was supposed to hit at 4 p.m.
Yes,
and by 11:30 it was already snowing. And
yes,
so they would have had to been out 6 or 7 hours before it was supposed to snow. And then again, that would have been rush hour traffic. It would have all gotten wasted. So, like, again, did the confluence of events mean they screwed up? Yes. Is it solely like one person's fault because they just were screwing around and weren't paying attention? I feel like the way this worked out, a lot of things came together to kind of screw everybody over.
And guess what?
I agree with that.
Weather's not an exact science.
No, it's not. But how about
it hit 5 hours early? I mean, that's probably the exact window that MoDOT is using to plan everything. Is if it's supposed to hit at 4, trucks are out at noon to 1 p.m. Everyone's people are out for lunch, but that's pretty much it.
Why? When I lived in Canada, when I lived out east, we never had these problems. When I lived upstate New York, you get a foot of snow in hours. Yep. It is. I lived way the hell out there, and I never got jammed up one time getting to practice.
When it hits more often, you are, and also when it's colder on a daily basis, the amount of things you can do to treat the roads and things like that is different than a place like St. Louis, which has fluctuating temperatures. And
yeah, but not this week.
I know,
but it's not this week.
No, but the point is that their thing has always been that like there's certain like chemicals and things that St. Louis most years they can't use it. And then there's 1 year where there's like a 4-day span where everything's cold enough and the weather's perfect enough where like we can use these chemicals that Minnesota uses. But there's a good chance that they buy them, don't have to use them for 2 years, and then it's a wasted expense by MoDOT and everything like that. And so like people have to make decisions. And their thing is, again, they could be BSing us, but this is the thing they put out is that it always comes down to certain chemicals can be used at certain temperatures. Minnesota's always cold, so they can always use certain chemicals.
I might get got on some of these Twitter things whenever and
that's what they're.
I might get, but I predicted this crappy ass winter months ago. We all know this. If you pay attention to anything, we're going to get crapped on a bunch this winter.
Yeah, but that's a wide
I'm just telling
thing, Cam. That's
I'm just telling. They
different.
all you gotta do a better job. I don't give a damn. Actually, I don't give a damn. You can make all the excuses you want. You got to do a better job of treating the roads in St. Louis because you've effed up a couple times in the past year, big time.
3 important points. 1, Cam has talked about climate change for a long time, and this is a result. 2, they had those chemicals in Minnesota, but they were all stolen.
They were by the Somalians.
And 3, the difference. 3, the difference between St. Louis and upstate New York. I know upstate New York is when you have more cold weather and snow and stuff. 1, there's less cars on the road. 2, they know how to deal with it better. Individual people.
They do.
Okay,
God, yeah.
so
They do big time.
like
Huge factor.
if there's bad weather and there's not a lot of cars on the road, you're going to be fine, right? I'm not talking about you can't get out of your whatever.
Yeah.
But if you've lived there for 15 years and you know there's not a lot of cars stuck at the bottom of the hill, you're going to make it through if you have 4-wheel drive. That's the difference. The scary part is when there's ice on the road and there's other cars around. It is chaos.
Okay, and that's what happened.
Like yesterday when I was trying to drive home yesterday from here, and I left here at like 3 or 4 o'clock. And my big thing is like, I get people are trying to be like safe, but there's some like people who are overly safe are also problematic. Because like there was this one person who was just like they were stopping with like 150 feet between them and the next car, and it's like, buddy, you're just right. We have to all now ride our brakes, and I have to ride my brakes 20 feet behind you, and the person's got to ride their brakes 20 feet behind me because. What if one of us hits a little patch while we're trying to ride our brakes? Just drive the car. Drive it safely. But just drive the car. It's not some like mythical, magical thing that if I hit the gas, is it going to spin out of nowhere? No. Drive the car.
Rock, what is the Matthew Rocchio preferred gap between your car and the car in front of you on a snowy or icy day? What is the preferred gap? Because that's important.
It is
gap management.
Yes,
it's less than 150 feet. I know that.
Okay, I'm
150 feet's a long way away.
It's a car. I would call it a car length and a half, maybe a little bit, maybe two car lengths.
2 car lengths,
depending on what the road's looking like. My thing is like the road wasn't that bad. It was bad if you're going like 50 and trying to come to a direct stop. But the problem is it's like having to hit your brakes every 10 feet because of how slow somebody's going on a road that really isn't that bad at that point. It's more dangerous than just driving 20 miles per hour. I get it. Speed limit's 35, 40. You don't want to drive 35, 40. Fine. But just drive a steady 20, and we're all going to get there faster than you riding your brakes.
Do you yell at them?
And no, I wasn't yelling at this person. I was just sitting there like, can we just not drive like this? I think we're all better than
this.
Don't make it worse.
Or if they kind of slow down.
I'm not saying make it worse, but again.
Or they break up hills. You ever see people that break uphill?
Or the people who come to a complete stop to make a right-hand turn.
Oh, yeah. On Manchester Road?
Just put a little acceleration into the turn. I promise you, your car will get there.
No, I know what you mean by that. Where they stop?
There's people who come to full stops to make turns. I hate them so much. I would hate to see them on a jet ski.
I hate them
much. If those people ever drive a jet ski, they're going to die.
Well, you can't stop on a jet ski.
Well, you have to accelerate to turn.
Yeah, you have to be aggressive.
I'm saying it's a thing in your mind. Most people don't think about it. But that's what I'm saying.
And a boat.
I see these people in St. Louis, and I'm like, if you're ever on a jet ski, you're going to die. You're going to drive straight into the dock because you're going to forget you have to accelerate to turn.
Good point.
It's a key thing.
That's a damn good point, actually. Yep.
Jet skis are so much fun. You don't like them?
Cam's like,
why? Too scary?
Nerdy. They're for children. I almost broke my wrist.
Child.
I almost knocked myself out a couple times on that damn thing. They're dangerous as hell. And they're the gnats. They're the gnats of the lake.
How did you
They're
not
the
see this
gnats
coming
of the
away,
lake.
Jim?
Get out of
You
here.
could have seen this coming from a mile.
I hate 'em.
I didn't.
They're the gnats of the lake. They're all the jackasses drive jet skis.
Show me on the doll where the jet ski hurt you.
Yeah, he's going to show you his ass.
What? Seriously,
He's going
what?
to show you his hip.
If I took you to certain places, you would get it. If I took you to certain places, when you're at Jersey Shore, you're like, this is cool. You're a tourist there.
Yes, I'm a tourist.
Exactly. Those are the ones that get jammed up. Those are the ones that are not, they're not prepared. They don't know exactly.
I'm
They're
a
not
tourist.
experienced. You're not experienced on a jet ski. You don't even know really the ocean that well. And you probably made a couple maneuvers where a boat's coming and you kind of jammed them up. You didn't even know it. Now, I'm not saying you per se, but most people, when they're riding jet skis, don't own boats. They rent them. They're borrowing them from their buddies, and they're jackasses. And they turn right in front of you. They don't know which side to go, if it's red or green. They don't know. And they're jackasses. And they're the ones that cause crashes and wrecks more than anything.
Do you like riding them?
No, they
All right,
suck. They're
that's it,
nerdy.
then.
They're
Wait.
nerdy.
Jet skis are nerdy.
Yes, they're for children. Yes.
Oh, I don't know if that's a fair criticism.
If you're in a populated lake and you're cruising, or you're an adult cruising on a jet ski, unless you're taking your kid for a stroll, like, no, you get a boat. Get on a boat. Get on a boat. Get on a boat.
What is inherently manlier about the boat?
It's bigger. It's more powerful. You rule the water more. Like you're not cutting around trying to jump waves behind people, hitting each other, going across, doing crazy stuff.
What
you're
about
a boat, man?
What about people that do it safely and find
Where they
isolated
at?
pockets
Where they at?
where they're not cutting off Jersey Shore? Every year we go, and it's like this little bay area where you go, and it's all jet skis. You do it for an hour. When you go on vacation in Mexico, right? You do it there.
Rent one. I know.
Oh, you're looking down on me because I'm poor.
No.
You know
looking
what
down
you are?
because you're inexperienced.
You know what you are? You know what
you're
you are?
inexperienced.
You know
that's
what you
why
are?
I look down upon you.
You're the boat guy that doesn't know it, but he's exactly like the bicycle guy that thinks.
No,
he's better
you're the
than-
bicycle guy.
You are the boat.
No, you're the bicycle guy. What are you talking about?
Timothy.
I'm the guy with the big ass truck trying to get to work. You're the bicycle guy going in and out of the damn
I'm
traffic.
not doing it.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
That's what jet skiers are. You're the cyclist. You're the guy that's like, I could turn right in front of you. Well, how dare you? No, you're the bicycle guy
I'm never the bicycle guy ever.
on a jet ski. It's not me on a boat.
I'm a runter.
Get the hell out of my way.
I'm a runter.
That's true. Oh, yeah.
The hell's wrong with you? Wait,
I'm in a
because
pissy mood.
wait, because I don't live like I live in a place that actually has lake in the name.
Don't try to
but
make,
I don't have a lake.
Don't try to make this all you're the man of the proletariat. Get out of here.
You just look down on me
Inexperienced.
because
there we
I'm
go.
a poor.
Jimmy's
No,
Jimmy's
it would be
so
poor.
I'm a
persecuted.
renter.
Jimmy's persecuted.
I know.
Here we go.
No, it just, man, the jet skiers are. You ask any boat owner, dude. They're like, those guys are the
You sound
gnats.
like
They're gnats.
you sound like somebody who skis talking about snowboarders.
I think they get along.
No, they don't. There's an ancient feud.
Snowboarders are cruising the same way skiers are doing. They're doing the same thing.
This all has to do with Lake of the Ozarks, where you've been.
Yes.
So all
Yeah.
your worldly experiences there.
Yeah, the biggest lake in Missouri. Yeah, the most popular lake in the Midwest. Yeah, I am.
But there's a whole world where other people ride
It's all
jet skis. They may be renters. They do it
Exactly.
safely and as part of their vacation fun.
Some do, a lot don't. A lot don't. They're the gnats, the mosquitoes of the water. Skaters.
I'm embarrassed for you with that.
You
take.
shouldn't be. You shouldn't be.
We ought to
Kim, I
rename
love
the
you.
show
Thank
Week
you.
Take
Thank you. Week takes.
Week Take Central. Who hates jet skis?
I do.
You are adorable.
All right. Hey, St. Louis, you want a backyard paradise next summer? Talk to Merrimack Pools and Outdoors now. Merrimack Pools and Outdoors is a family-owned St. Louis business helping families make the most of their backyard. From pools and patios to outdoor kitchens, fire features, and even sport courts, they'll design and build the perfect retreat for relaxing, entertaining, and making memories. With free on-site consultations, professional designs, and over 25 years experience, Merrimack Pools and Outdoors will bring your vision to life. Start your backyard transformation today at SplashSTL.com. That's SplashSTL.com. Don't go anywhere. I'm still pissed off. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
This hour of content on the Lou Information Station is brought to you by Grandpa Pigeons, Johnny Mac's Sporting Goods, and Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
Hey, see that, kids? That's the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the west.
The Lou Information Station, where we'll always call it Highway 40 or Highway 40 if you're a boomer.
The St. Louis expression?
Stream our content 24/7 at louinfo.com. The Lou Information Station.
After a long day, nothing beats kicking back in a brand new hot tub from St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. These guys are the real deal. They've been around for over 38 years and got more than 400 five-star reviews, and they've earned every single one of them. They sell premium, American-made hot tubs. USA, baby. And because they keep their overhead low, they pass the savings right on to you. You're getting better quality at a better price. And here's the best part. No hidden fees, no surprises, no, oh, by the way, charges. And if you find a comparable hot tub cheaper at a local dealer, they'll beat that price. Guaranteed. That's right, best price guarantee. No one's beating them. Plus, when you buy from St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, you're buying from a company that's been here for decades. And they'll be here to service your tub for as long as you own it. Check them out at besthotTubPrices.com. That's besthotTubPrices.com. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
Your LouInfo.com news report. Several school districts dismissed early on Monday due to wintry weather. Some schools are getting a late start or are canceling classes today as well. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office is investigating a road rage incident that happened on I-55 near Highway M in the Barnhart area on Monday morning. The shooting happened after an incident between two tractor-trailer drivers. The man who was shot is expected to be okay. A suspect was taken into custody. A Maryland Heights police officer shot and killed an armed man inside a Walgreens on Dorset Road late Sunday afternoon. Maryland Heights officers had responded to a call inside the store when they encountered the man who fired at the officers, and they returned fire. On Monday, Missouri became the 39th state to make sports betting legal. Bettors can wager on how many points a particular athlete will score in a game, so long as it does not involve a Missouri college or university. The Missouri Gaming Commission has 3 employees focused on regulating sports betting, and they're looking to hire a 4th. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. Pretty cold today, but low pressure is out of the way, so we're done with snow for a while. Mix of sun and clouds, and we're in the upper 20s. Overnight, a few lingering clouds, low 20s, and then we get about a 10-degree warm-up on Wednesday, upper 30s and sunny, back into the 20s on Thursday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com and the free Lou Info app.
When you're building something new, you need a partner you can count on. I'm Big Toe Media founder Dave Green, and with our company, we didn't want just another bank. We wanted people who understood what we were trying to create and who were there for us every step of the way. That's why we chose Home Bank. From business lending to everyday banking, Home Bank has been much more than a bank. They're the kind of people who answer the phone, know your name, and believe in your vision. And the trust goes both ways. Home Bank doesn't just support our growth, they share in it. They take pride in helping local businesses succeed because they know when we win, the whole community wins. Business isn't just about numbers, it's about relationships. And with Home Bank, those relationships make all the difference. Home Bank is the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank. They're your business partner.
This is Mizzou wide receiver Kevin Coleman Jr.
And I'm Mizzou linebacker Josiah Trotter.
When we hit the field, we have each other's back.
And off the field, we got James Carlton, State Farm covering us.
Thanks, fellas. Nothing beats college football season and nothing beats saving money. Just by getting a quote from our office and mentioning Mizzou, we'll make a donation to support Mizzou's will to win push on your behalf. No strings attached.
So you're supporting the team just by checking your rates. Doesn't get any easier than that.
It's so easy. Check them out online at cartoninsurance.net. MIZZOU.
Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill has a new menu. But don't freak out. Hot Shots favorites are still there, like their famous wings, tacos, burgers, and pizzas. Plus, sure to be new faves, like Big Philly egg rolls, the Bold and Hearty Slugger sandwich, the Buffalo chicken pizza, and 2 new wing sauces, Carolina Gold and Bourbon Glaze. And making a comeback, it's the return of Hot Shots' legendary waffle fries. So now there's even more to love at Hot Shots. Come try out the new menu at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Find the location nearest you at hotshotsnet.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes on the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah, baby, let's go. Sorry, I just took a bite of my protein stick here. I'm not going to pull Hadley and eat on radio. My bad.
Oh, thank you very much.
I used to chirp people for that so bad. TJ and Eric Messersmith used to do that all the time. Remember that, Rock? They wouldn't get to the restaurant that we were doing a live show from early enough to eat their food. So they'd get there at like 2 minutes beforehand and order their food, and they get it. Then they would eat the first segment. Like, why do that? Smacking their lips. I gotta give a shout out to our boy, Grant Salzman. His flight got delayed last night. He was in Chicago? Yep. In Chicago. What was it called, Rock? What was it
Barstool Idol, Missouri.
So can you break it down for us on what exactly he had to go through and what he had to do?
I mean, he didn't really have to go through much because he, unfortunately, by just pure randomness, he was the first one eliminated, which was some BS.
I think they call that rigging.
And basically what they had to do was he went on the Yak, which is Barstool's daily show, where it's just like a cast of characters just in this big room.
Yeah.
And they interviewed each one of them. Grant was on for about 8 minutes. He was great. And then they did the wheel, which is something they do on Barstool, where they spin this wheel and there's punishments on it. And they use the wheel for a bunch of different things. But this time, so they just put all the interns or all the contestants' potential names on the wheel and then just ran the wheel. And then as whatever thing the wheel hit on, that person stayed. And Grant was down to the last 2 people potentially get eliminated. And they asked their producer, Stephen Che, who is a heartless man, if he would be okay, because they were like, well, we can't choose, we can't eliminate somebody. They were like, we can't hire everybody. We want to hire everybody. We can't hire 7 people. We have to fire people. We have to eliminate people from this. And how are we going to eliminate people from this? And so they asked Che if he would just go in there and choose one of the 2. And Che very heartlessly was like, yeah, sure, why not?
And who did he choose?
And he chose to eliminate Grant.
Who did he? Oh, he picked the good-looking female.
I think Erin was her name, and she was the next one after Grant that could have been chosen, and they went with her. They chose against Grant, and justice for Grant. Down with Barstool.
I'm with you on that. Boy. Maybe it's time to utilize those Molotov cocktails.
There you go.
Now all of a sudden,
there you
see,
go.
This is the problem. Everyone wants to bitch and moan about
until you got into me.
Use some Molotov cocktails, and then all of a sudden you get a little rebellious. It's like, where's the guy with the Molotov cocktail?
Open your trunk.
Not like that, Jimmy. You can't just call crawling back to me and my, compatriots.
I don't really know more about comrades. We call them comrades. Yeah. I don't really understand though why they had a Q&A. And talk to him for 8 minutes if that had nothing to do with who would move forward.
Well, I think they did that to see if somebody was so obviously like not a fit that they could eliminate that person easily, I guess would maybe be my guess.
Or hire that person easily.
Or hire that person and like Tate, who's fantastic. If you guys don't know Tate, he played at Ohio State. Club Trillion is always his thing because he would play 1 minute. And then it would be all zeros on his box score after that, so he would be Club Trillion because that's what his box score would look like after an Ohio State game.
I know how that works.
He was on the Mike Conley, Greg Oden Ohio State team. And Tate really liked Grant, and he was, and like a couple of them were like, man, this is heartbreaking that we got to eliminate him because he's awesome. So like,
So why did they?
They didn't have
because it was pure chance. And then Shea making the
Che Guevara?
Shea,
Is he a comrade?
Stephen Shea. He's I don't believe he's a comrade. No.
So he picked the good-looking girl.
Cameron.
What?
I don't think that's why he picked her.
No, she knows more about sports than Grant.
If you know anything,
I'm
about
just
Barstool,
saying.
it's not always about do you know more sports.
No, you're right.
Just not fair to Grant. You know, we all love Grant. He's smart. He's got a good sense of humor.
My boy.
Like a dependable, responsible kid. But he's also sort of a babe in the woods, right? Because he hasn't worked with a Hadley. He hasn't been fired for no reason. Like, he's still wide-eyed.
Yeah, well.
And now he gets his first taste of paying a price that he had nothing to do with.
He's wide-eyed. He hasn't been through stuff.
Like, he texts me, he goes, that sucked. And I just go, man, it's such BS that it was complete. Like, if I was him, like, losing, fine. Losing without actually, like, getting a chance for it to be, like, on me, my merit, or me making the mistake, that would drive me crazy for a few days. Like, if I was Grant, that would get me for I'd be a little rattled on that one for a little.
So what would they have won?
They would have won a job.
Oh man.
And I felt like this.
Man.
I didn't know when I found out about it. I thought it was going to be like a couple of days, and they'd put stuff on social media where we could weigh in. I tried.
They were going. It would have been stuff on social media
Didn't
and
see
things
anything
like that, but it was literally because it was one day that there was stuff on social media. Like the live yak was all there was, and there's other stuff like they were doing. There's a bunch of stuff last night, but it was just because he got eliminated first. He doesn't get to, unfortunately, participate in that.
He would have got a job, had to move to Chicago.
Yes.
Probably six-figure.
Probably not.
No,
I mean, they don't make the right out of the gate. Those people, they're making enough to live in Chicago, and that's about it.
Yeah, but you'd have to. It'd be tight.
It'd be
tight.
a great opportunity.
It'd be such a great opportunity.
And Barstool's like a monster. So
it would have been like I'm saying, it would have been an incredible opportunity.
Yeah,
they're more successful than I've ever experienced in my life. I get it.
Yeah.
But in this one, I think they cheesed up.
Yeah.
Hey, Barstool, you cheesed up because Grant is a great kid.
Hey, Shea.
You didn't really give him a chance. You put Shea in charge. I don't know Shea. Probably a good guy. But how about this?
Shea.
Give Grant a chance. All we are saying is give Grant a chance.
Oh. Let's go. That looks damn good.
I am really happy.
You're
with
good
that.
at this stuff.
I am really happy with that.
You're good at this
stuff. We lose the skyline aspect in the background, but we're working on it. I'm happy with that.
You're doing good, homie.
Looks great.
Thank you, guys.
Too good.
We got to go to break here in 40 seconds, Cam.
Okay. Yeah, poor Grant.
It's just I just really wanted.
They cheesed him. They cheesed him.
They did.
You bring that kid up there.
You bring a kid, a producer.
His hopes, his dreams.
He's like, who am I going to pick? Oh, okay, the cute girl. Duh.
And that's the only clip I saw. But that guy sauntered in, did like the boxing, who wins the decision.
He knows exactly. He's like, oh yeah, I'll pick out the winner.
For some reason, sorry, I was conflating my Ohio State people from Barstool. I was saying Tate. Tate's the Ohio State fan. Thank you very much to Degenerate Wombat. I'm referring to Mark Titus, who is the Close Club Trillion and was the guy on the Yak who was a big fan of Grant.
All good.
I was conflating my T-named Ohio State Barstool guys.
All right, we're gonna go to break. Don't go anywhere. We got a lot more to get into. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
When you're building something new, you need a partner you can count on. I'm Big Toe Media founder Dave Green, and with our company, we didn't want just another bank. We wanted people who understood what we were trying to create and who were there for us every step of the way. That's why we chose Home Bank. From business lending to everyday banking, Home Bank has been much more than a bank. They're the kind of people who answer the phone, know your name, and believe in your vision. And the trust goes both ways. Home Bank doesn't just support our growth, they share in it. They take pride in helping local businesses succeed because they know when we win, the whole community wins. Business isn't just about numbers. It's about relationships. And with Home Bank, those relationships make all the difference. Home Bank is the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank. They're your business partner.
Listen up, fellow timeshare owners. If you're a timeshare owner and you want out at all costs, you're done, frustrated, tired of wasting money, you don't use the darn thing. Get out now. Hire the best Bulldog timeshare cancellation team in the business. Their in-house legal team, headed by a timeshare cancellation lawyer, can help you fight the biggest and baddest companies out there that sell timeshare. At some point, you were using your timeshare, but now you're not, and you're tired of wasting money. Before you go to the poorhouse, call right now and learn how you can stop the maintenance fees and put more money back in your pocket. Their services cost you a lot less than you think, and you'll save a lot of money over time. Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline now. It's a free consultation.
800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. That's 800-824-5131.
You are listening to the exclusive home of East St. Louis Flyers football, the Lou Information Station, 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
Come as Ukrainian President Zelensky says important issues need to be resolved to reach a deal to end the war with Russia. President Trump slated to hold a cabinet meeting at the White House today. It comes on the same day Trump's expected to make an announcement about Trump accounts. They're billed as a tax-advantaged savings and investment account established through the passage of Trump's Big Beautiful Bill signed into law in July. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says 3 of his New York offices were targeted with bomb threats.
According to Schumer, his offices in Rochester, Binghamton, and Long Island each received threatening emails on Monday.
The bomb threats against my offices came with the email subject line MAGA and from an email address alleging the 2020 election was rigged.
Security teams swept all locations and found no explosives. In a statement, Schumer condemned the threats, saying that acts of political intimidation have absolutely no place in our political system. I'm Mark Mayfield.
Democrats are hoping to ride their blue wave in the latest off-year election. Tennessee's special House election today between Democrat Afton Bain and Republican Matt Van Epps has unexpectedly turned into a tight race, according to the latest polls. Florida Democrats are speaking out as the GOP Special Committee on Redistricting meets Thursday.
House Democratic leader Fentress Driscoll says Republicans already have a 20-8 representation advantage in Florida.
Any attempt to draw new maps in Florida right now is a direct response to the president's pressure to stack the deck before the midterms, and that is illegal in Florida.
The committee was formed to address Florida's post-COVID population spike that happened after the 2020 census.
The Fair Districts amendments to the Florida Constitution outlaw drawing maps to benefit one party over another.
I'm Karen Curtis.
From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Commerce moves fast. Your business should too. If you're not on the first page of search results, you're losing customers. Out of sight, out of mind is true. Don't let that be you. iLocal.net has helped local businesses dominate search results since 2009. For a limited time, iLocal.net is offering a free website analysis to improve the online presence of your business. Local business owners across the U.S. try iLocal.net to improve their search engine rankings. Search engines are constantly changing their algorithms. You need the professionals who know how to use those changes to benefit your business. Don't hope for new customers. Get found and be chosen. Call 888-699-2407 for your free website analysis. Don't wait. Call 888-699-2407. That's 888-699-2407. For your free website analysis, call 888-699-2407.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown & Crouppen. 222-2222. 222-2222. Tune in each week as STL Sports Central, the Lou Information Station, and the Too Many Men on the Mic podcast present the Mid-States Club Hockey Association Game of the Week. Brought to you by Mattingly Lumber, Vantage Credit Union, Chicken and Pickle, and by the Watson Private Wealth Group at Stifel.
This is Mizzou wide receiver Kevin Coleman Jr.
And I'm Mizzou linebacker Josiah Trotter.
When we hit the field, we have each other's back.
And off the field, we got James Carlton, State Farm covering us.
Thanks, fellas. Nothing beats college football season and nothing beats saving money. Just by getting a quote from our office and mentioning Mizzou, we'll make a donation to support Mizzou's will to win push on your behalf. No strings attached.
So you're supporting the team just by checking your rates. Doesn't get any easier than that.
It's so easy. Check them out online at carsandinsurance.net. MIZZOU.
When it's time to bring the energy, don't fake it. Fuel it. Drink Thunder is the all-natural, plant-based, fruit-based pre-workout drink that gives you real results without the junk. No sugar, no crash, just clean energy, powered by nature, and loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants to help you perform at your best. Go to drinkthunder.com and grab your favorite flavor, orange mango, blackberry lemonade, or strawberry cream. Drink Thunder, the clean way to power your workout. drinkthunder.com.
When you buy a hot tub, you want more than bubbles. You want value that lasts. At St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, their low overhead means premium American-made products priced better than the competition and the best price guarantee in town. They'll beat any local dealer on a comparable model. With over 38 years in business and 400-plus five-star reviews, you can trust they'll be there to service your spa long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. Highest quality, best price. Visit besthotTubPrices.com today.
The Earl Austin Experience with Earl Austin Jr. Saturday mornings from 9 to 11. Brought to you by Fast Track Auto Transport, St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, 9:05, baby. Tuesday. Cold outside. It's cold outside. It's going to be cold all week, man. Below average temperatures. Below average temperatures. It's not going to get warm for a while.
And you've been talking about this weather because you're a climate guy, and you called it.
And it's going to keep happening. There's going to be another one. And we're going to get jammed up again because they're not prepared.
It's just weather. That we're experiencing. This isn't anything too extreme.
Yeah. Until you're stuck for 6 hours.
Why'd it get all blurry all of a sudden?
Wait, what is that? That's 2005.
Maybe it's better.
Rox is fixing different things, doing different things.
So the one thing we have to do with these cameras right now is the batteries aren't used to going 2 full hours, so they can go like an hour 40. And so I had to switch out the batteries, which means I had to turn the camera on and off, which means we lost a little bit of the focus.
Appreciate your dedication.
I do too.
Also, that's a Sony, right?
Yes.
So Dave Green spent some cash.
Yeah, it's on a Xiaomi.
I've never seen at this particular station
anything nice.
Yeah,
we look good. I do like this hat though. It is Pittsburgh Penguins kind of looking, but I like it. I like it a lot. Oh man. The Patriots are for real. They're pretty dang good. They're back. How many years did they suck after Brady left? 4 years?
Yeah, a little bit more than that.
4 years.
They were mediocre for 5 or 6, like 6 or 7.
And then what happened, Rock? What happened? What turned them around?
They drafted Drake May.
Yep.
And got a good quarterback and got a good coach.
What round did he go? Was he first round?
First round pick, yes.
First round pick.
I'll be right back, boys. I gotta go find some tape, and then we're gonna.
All right, do your thing.
Then we're gonna do something today.
Go do your thing. Do your thing, Jane. I don't care. Tuesday. I tell you what, Jackson Dart got freaking rocked. Yeah, he did. Do you see what he said afterwards?
No.
This ain't soccer.
He doesn't seem to mind the contact. He runs into it. Like they were saying during the broadcast and in other games I've seen, that like Scattaboo, you got to kind of keep an eye toward your future in the way you play. But these two kids don't have any other gears, right?
I know. I never thought that way either. I mean, I'm not like, oh, should I go rock this? Should I fight? I might get hurt. You just can't think that way. Although, when you're a quarterback, you know, you got to protect yourself, man. You just got a concussion. You probably got another one. You're telling me he didn't get a conky on that?
You know what else, though? They're playing on a bad team that's got injuries that they're dealing with.
Yeah.
You're a guy who, I mean, his main, he throws a nice ball, but I mean,
pretty dang good.
He's a blur when he runs, right? You're just trying to make stuff happen.
Yeah, I know. I like him. I like his attitude. He's got the look. He looks like a quarterback. You know what I mean? You're in New York doing your thing, but you can't get rocked like that, dude. How about who was the other guy that got freaking helmet to helmet, buckled him?
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, talk about concussion.
Did see that.
Listen, all those hits, you have a concussion afterwards. Whether you feel it that much or not, you got one.
So those guys that have like the bubble-licious helmets,
the goot kind of practice helmet.
I remember doing something with Paul DeYoung and his friend who was like this big scientist, and they were doing concussion experiments on their own. And they were saying it doesn't matter what the helmet is. Same with boxing and headgear. It's the jarring of the brain hitting against the skull.
Yeah.
So it's
shaking.
So you can lessen the impact, and that will help that. But it's not about the concussion here. It's like the internal combustion of a hard hit to the head.
Boom, 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 boom. So all those hits, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, he got rocked. He got rocked.
I looked it up the other day. Whatever happened to the technology with the CTE testing on live humans? They can only do it once you're gone, and by then, too late. Right? It's too late.
Which is kind of weird, right? I mean, you can't figure that out.
This technology, I just remember reading about it 5 years ago, and I think it was on TMA. We had a guest on talking about it, and then nothing. Now they said that the advances, from what I read, they haven't come as fast to make it more usable in today's world, where it was safe and effective and all that. So they're not there yet. But it's been 5 years, and I do wonder, NFL's a monster. Like, you can't suddenly, all right, this guy can't play, that guy can't play, that guy. Look at 40% of all players, 45% have some signs of CTE. You got to shut it down. You don't have a league.
You have a league, man.
Next thing you know, you're playing flag football.
Exactly. I feel like even in an NHL, like, I feel like 10 years ago when it was when concussions, I mean, were talked about more than anything. I feel like guys were getting hurt for 6-7 months with concussions. I don't feel like I see that much anymore. The game's not slower. They're still crushing each other. Even last night, Brendan Dillon, who's an undrafted player, is playing for the Devils, gets in a fight with this big-ass Russian on Columbus. It's his 1,000th game. Everybody's wearing their jerseys. They the ceremony. He gets in a fight with this Russian. He strings him out, the Russian, catches with an uppercut, catches him again with an uppercut. Boom, hits his head on the ice. Boom, knocked out cold. 1,000. His family's there. Oh, my God. And it was dead silent. This guy knocked him out. He couldn't even get off the ice. He's carrying off the ice. Comes back. Next period. Comes back and plays the rest of the game.
Did the protocol. Went to a dark room for 10 minutes.
Yeah. You're good. Isn't that weird?
It's weird.
10 years ago, maybe he'd be out for 6 months. I don't know. Remember David Perron was out? Remember Sidney Crosby was out for like a year? I don't feel like I see that much anymore.
What they ought to do is take a medical professional, someone with a great track record, and make them like the concussions are. Like, take Fauci and put him in it.
Well, yeah, he'll jab you with something.
I'm just lobbing them up to you this morning.
He'll jab you with something and then shut everything down.
Fauci is the concussion czar for the NHL.
God, what's he doing right now? What do you think he's doing?
Making a lot of money.
Making a lot of money. He had his run. Ouchie Fauci. Shutting the world down. Man, oh man. You pissed the Pornhub's gone out of Missouri, Rock?
Didn't even notice.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that aren't happy.
When did that take effect?
I guess a couple days ago. I don't know.
Cam, sure.
I don't know.
Cam has no
I don't know.
idea.
I don't know. But there's a lot of people that are probably pretty pissy about that for sure. Gambling, yes. Porn, no. Okay. But aren't the gambling money's going to the children, right? Schools?
So they say, Cam.
Oh, yeah.
I think the gambling one was
10%.
We're now allowed to do it by the thing. The Pornhub thing is a choice by that company to leave the state.
because of the ID, because they want you to put your whole information. People are like, hell no.
And
to verify your age.
Yeah, and I can't remember. Can't remember why it bothers them a bunch, but they have.
Well, they don't want to put their information in there.
Well, Pornhub has a free speech. I think it's like free speech argument as to why they're disagreeing with states that are doing that. I can't remember exactly. I've forgotten what their entire argument.
You can in Illinois though. So now the people that are over in Illinois in those parking lots aren't gambling.
All right, Jim. Oh my God, it looks better than I thought.
That's a bad.
Let me see.
You can't really see me, but the debut.
What do we do? What?
It's what I like to call the commie cam.
There it is. There it is.
In Mother Russia.
Red Storm.
Look at him. Look at Rock. You look great. You look great.
Hello, comrades.
My God.
Hello, comrades.
Oh,
Kiev
man.
from Kiev.
Man, oh, man. God dang.
That's the debut of the commie cam. It's going to get better, but I had an idea.
I like it. I like it. You look good.
Halfway working. We need one. I'm going to order a real filter so you can see my face and everything. And again, guys, where's my hat? Listeners, come on.
Yeah, I know.
10316 Manchester Avenue. I need a furry Cossack hat if I'm going to pull off.
It's called a Cossack hat?
I think
the
so.
one that comes down like this over the years?
I might be being stereotypical. I'm not sure.
Or is it called a babushka? I thought. Because the babushka lady in the JFK files had that goofy hat on, and she was just in every picture. She's just there. Nobody talked to her.
No, she's wearing just like a babushka is like a scarf.
Oh.
I want like the let's Google Cossack hat. Let's see what it pops up as. I think it's just called a Cossack hat. Oh, I'm awesome. It's called a Cossack hat. Give me a Cossack hat, boys. We do that, and I'm in the commie cam is in full. Look how happy Jim is about this. The commie cam is in full run.
Very well done.
If you guys
the commie cam,
if you guys send me a Cossack hat, the commie cam is in full run.
Rock works.
He does work. He's a worker. Puts his nose down and just does his thing. Gets stuff done.
I have a question for you, though, Rock.
Ask the question, Jimmy.
I don't want to be rude because your girlfriend is wonderful.
Yes, she is. Rachel, what's up, girl? Thank you again for yesterday.
He's listening.
What's up, girl?
Was there I'm only bringing up because I think it's good show content.
Of course.
Was there cream cheese in the bag at all?
I think it was on the bagel, wasn't it?
No.
Oh,
son of a gun.
So I don't want to say anything because it was still a fine bagel, and the thought was priceless. Thank you, Rachel. But I also didn't want to be rude and say, Rock, is there cream cheese in that bag? Because if there wasn't, then it would have seemed like I was an ungrateful guy with a complaint.
Yes. And she probably would have went back and got you cream cheese too.
I probably didn't. I don't know. I'm taking the blame on that one.
You know what the best sandwich at Einstein's is? Their turkey bagel with everything on it. A turkey sandwich bagel. Damn good. I might go there today, actually.
I went and got a bacon.
Entitled to your opinion.
I went and got.
You don't like it?
I just don't like turkey.
Oh, that's right.
Turkey's good.
Hell yeah.
I got a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit at McDonald's. I didn't get for the group because I didn't know who was in.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to waste food, honestly. But I went through and driving away, and I just reach in just to make sure. And there was like things in there I couldn't even identify. I had to drive back.
Oh, really? Did they give you more food, though?
Yeah, but it was like some kind of burrito thing.
Yeah, I don't like their burrito stuff. I had McDonald's the other day, driving home from the game. It's just the easiest. It's just the easiest thing.
Right. You drive through, you know what you're getting.
Everything's closed, though. Like when you leave the rink, everything's closed at 10 o'clock.
Yep.
All those restaurants I drive by, they're all closed. The pizza places, P.F. Chang's. You can't. I was going to order some stuff from P.F. Chang's. I was going to get those ribs. Closed. McDonald's is the only thing. Like, no, hey, I'm here. No. Don't go home hungry. Just stop by real quick.
We're your friends. We know what
love
you want. You know what we have. And
we're cheap and good and quick. And it's right off the road. Like, done.
And sometimes something that Rock tells me stays with me. That's how you know Rock is getting to me.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of his work ethic.
Damn right.
I think he's smart. Like, none of these things. For years, none of these things I would have labeled him.
Hey, wait a damn.
I knew it right off the bat.
What happened here?
I knew it right off the bat.
The hell?
But he told me, and I think you backed him up, which I never realized, that the meat in a quarter pounder with cheese is different than in the cheeseburger.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
But now it stays with me.
The double quarter pounder.
I like a double cheeseburger.
I like the cheeseburger and I like the double quarter pounder with cheese. That's what I got. Fat ass double quarter pounder with cheese. So damn good.
It's too much.
God, it's good.
That's too much.
Put you down though, dude. Like I couldn't eat that and like go do something. Like I'd be like, oh. Like that's bedtime.
And you don't eat at the rink?
Nah, I mean, I'll pick away. They got this good. I get there early and then I'll munch on a nice salad that they have and stuff like that. I don't like to eat with the media, so I'll go in the alumni room and just sit and chill by myself with Kate.
With the media, huh?
Because everybody's just eating right next to each other. Everybody's there, and I'm just kind of like, hey.
And you got to pay for it.
No, you don't.
The media food you got to pay for, not you.
They pay for that?
I think they do.
I don't see any money exchange. I think they have a free setup for them. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean?
Cardinals, you got to pay.
Really?
I don't, but
like who? Like Hockman has to pay for that?
Yeah, I mean,
so
if they have kosher on the menu, I can make that. Jim.
You're right. I didn't make it. Jim did. So Hawk's got to pay to eat when he's at the rink or at the stadium.
Yeah, I think you got to pay. And now they do have free stuff, like in the press box. There's hot dogs they don't charge for, right? So like in the actual press box, they have snacks and
stuff. Pregame meal, it's you go downstairs and you gotta whip out the wallet.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't notice anybody paying there, but they have a full spread at the Blues games: chicken and rice and all kinds of stuff. Yes.
Wow. Now, when I used to host, they used to let us go into the club and get food there and bring it back to the studio. That was pretty good setup there.
Yeah, and the alumni room has some good stuff as well. It's just nice to go in there and eat by myself, chill.
Would you be afraid to eat with me?
No.
Rock?
No.
Dave Green, because he's your boss?
No.
What if it was all of us?
No, I don't.
At a table.
Because I'm comfortable around you guys.
All right.
I'm comfortable around. Like people you don't know. I just don't like eating in front of people. I don't know why. I don't.
If I'm hungry, I don't give a damn who sees me.
Yeah.
I'm eating.
I just don't eat that much anyway before you got to do something.
I can see that.
Yeah.
If you're going to go on the air, you don't want to get like all slow
and all that. Yeah. I'm up. I'm ready to go. Yeah. I don't want to. That's why I kind of pick away at little things.
When I played sports many years ago, 1917, we were scrimmaging the dinosaurs.
It's a tough year.
But I remember playing. I didn't want to eat anything.
No.
All day.
That's tricky. Big breakfast and a big lunch. If you're playing at 7 o'clock, I'd eat at 12:30, have a big lunch, get it out of my system, and then peck away at a protein shake before I play. And so that's a 4 or 5 hour gap of not much in my stomach. But I had 2 big meals earlier in the day. You know what I mean? Can't do it.
You ever fast for 24 hours?
Yeah, but it wasn't by design.
That was back when you were ingesting other substances.
I wasn't hungry for 24 hours kind of thing. You know,
it'll happen.
Wasn't burgers, but there were things. All right, I got you.
You know.
No, I used to back when I was young. I would do that when I was in shape, and I would feel good.
Yeah, no, some Maddie Adams was talking about too. I do it every day because Kate and I eat at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Because you're old.
We literally, Kate will start making dinner at 4 o'clock in the afternoon if I have nothing going on that night. And then I'll eat at 5. And then I get up at 4:30 and I don't eat till she makes me breakfast around 6:15. So that's 11, 12 hours.
Yeah, I never eat breakfast. I mean, now I do. I'll get like, you see a banana or once in a while, like a Egg McMuffin or something.
Kate will make
but mostly no.
Avocado with eggs on a bagel. Then I'll have a protein shake with reds in it, with protein, with creatine, all kinds of mixed fruits. Crush that. Then I'll take my greens and take it, stir it up because it's disgusting. Crush it, and then I'll have my vitamins all in the morning. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff.
Do you ever drink like raw eggs like
Yes.
Rocky?
Yep.
Did
Damn
you do it
right.
because Rocky did it?
Hell yeah. It's the easiest way to do it. Stir it
I
up,
did it. I did it.
bam. Stir it up, bam.
It's gross.
It's gross, but get it in you, baby.
Why not just make some scrambled eggs and eat those?
Because you didn't have
Not as
butter, or
tough.
you didn't have this. I just real quick get it. Like he did it. I'm doing it, baby. Go. It spills all over yourself. Ugh.
Yo, Adrian.
Yo. Hell yeah, I've done that, man. Damn right.
Do you know he made almost nothing for that
Mhm.
first one?
They're going to buy him out for
admire-
$350,000. And he's like, no. The best decision he's ever made.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. He's a smart guy.
Did you ever watch Tulsa?
No, but it's supposed to be pretty damn good.
I'm going to binge watch it.
Do it. Let me know.
I think over the holiday. I'm
Sheridan, Tyler Sheridan. He's got a good thing going.
Who's that?
He's the guy that does Yellowstone, 1880, blah, blah, blah. That's Tyler Sheridan.
Same guy?
Look what he looks like. He looks like a cowboy.
Boys,
badass,
we got
handsome looking dude.
A little bit of breaking news here. It's
Oh,
it's,
no.
it's a small. It's,
Oh,
it's,
no.
It's a tiny move.
What happened?
The Blues aren't doing anything of actual consequence, but the Blues have made a move, and I guess we have to talk about it.
What is it?
The Blues announcing that they have acquired forward Akil Thomas from the Los Angeles Kings in exchange for Nikita Alexandrov.
Yeah, Nikita didn't do much, man. He got too many games a couple years ago, and he was whatever. See what I mean, though? They get this. Was he in the minors, or is he playing for the Kings?
Akil Thomas, let me check.
Akil Thomas.
I think minors.
If he played for the Kings,
Sounds like minors,
and he's coming over here, Kasamaki, who missed his flight, is getting
he's
sent
buried.
down. Son
Akil
of a
Thomas
bitch.
has played. This is his second year in the league. He's 25 years old. He's played 25 games this year after playing 7 games last year. He has 3 points this year in 25 games played, 1 goal, 2 assists. He's playing 9.5 minutes a game, or 10 minutes a game.
Poor kid.
So that guy,
He's
Poor
a
kid.
center, apparently.
Did they send down Kasamaki?
That I have not seen.
Keep
that
me
thing.
updated on that.
Yeah, no problem.
That's going to piss me right off.
because he'll get buried even
It's
deeper.
going to piss me right off. He gets sent, his joy in his eyes when he got the phone call from Steiner. The joy, it's a euphoric high you can never replicate.
No, Nathan Walker has been placed on injured reserve for an upper body injury.
Oh,
Reevaluated in 8 weeks.
What?
The hell happened to Walker?
What is going on here, man? Oh, boy. Maybe he will get a shot, but you just don't know. See, that's why, like, he didn't. It's a nightmare. You dream when you're a hockey player, man. I still have these dreams when I'm at the rink. Everybody's waiting for you. My family's there. I can't find my other skate. Where's my skate? They're out there doing their thing. I'm like, where's my skate? Where's my gloves? And you just can't put it together. You can't put it together. That's a real life nightmare for him. He's sitting on that damn tarmac, waiting, counting. I still got time. This is my dream. Now I can't get into St. Louis because they're not prepared.
But I have gotten a phone call where I think it's the same sort of emotion. When Dave Green called me and said, we got a little extra money.
We're starting something.
We know your show wasn't very good the first time.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in coming back with Cam? And we're going to try to get some host / board up. And I guess they wound up with Rockio.
Yeah, I hope this kid gets a game in, man. I just do. I hope he gets his game in because that is such a tough way to deal with your first real call up. You can't get to the rink on time. He's going to have nightmares about this for the rest of his life.
Once you played in the NHL, then the rest of your life you will be known as former NHL.
It's like if Andy only played one game, if he only played
Just played once.
I swear to God, he was dead serious when he said that to me. It was on a podcast. He's like, God, if I just would have played one game, you know where I'd be right now? Like he's Kasamaki. Like he's Kasamaki.
Same
Like he just got called up. He's playing great in the minors. He just got called up, but there's a snowstorm. He got sent back down, and then you couldn't get back up. That's where he thinks his career was. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Wasn't he playing like club hockey somewhere? In college club?
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny.
It's funny.
It's cute. The Kefia Cam has a nice ring to it. Kefia Cam? What's that mean?
No, the cafe, the Palestinian
Kafia.
Kafia. Is it Kafia? Jet skis are a threat to our democracy and a relic of the Jim Crow era. They must be abolished. Flipper Bean. See what I mean? See what I mean? Yes.
How so?
How dare
That's
you get
quite
on
the
those?
opinion to have.
How
Wow.
dare you?
Didn't see that one coming.
Would you like to say
So
something?
you're
to
saying
would you like to say something to the camera?
I'm sorry I embraced jet skis. I didn't
People
realize
would do that.
They're horrible past.
People would film yourself and tweet it. You got to apologize to Twitter. Somebody would do that. They might be. You're right. They might be racist.
My wife has a nice picture of when I took Tyler out on a jet ski, and it is harder with someone on the back if you're trying to move.
Pull you off.
And we fell off, like we tipped it. And I need a little help getting back onto the jet ski.
Get on the back, work your way up. Did you have your thing on?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I need a little help, and my wife thought that was the funniest thing ever.
You know what else happens on jet skis when you're in the middle of the ocean cruising around and you have somebody on the back that's not holding on to you like this or holding on that stupid ass strap?
They get eaten by a shark?
They fall off.
Yoink.
And then you don't know they fell off, Jimmy. You don't know they fall off, and you're like, doo-doo-doo, flying around, and they're stuck in the middle, and they're getting sucked out. They're getting sucked out. They're getting sucked out. Now you can't find them.
Now, let me ask you this.
There's a threat to our democracy.
Speaking of,
I love it, Flipper Bean. Keep it coming.
Speaking of Aaron, the other night, she made, there's no other way to call them except, I don't know, American tacos, cock tacos.
Okay, there, Tim Waltz.
But,
Sammy Laws, he's doing pretty good right now.
But meat sauce, some taco seasoning, those store-bought taco
Crunchy
shells,
tacos that sit up.
but the sit-up with the flat bottoms,
Flat
one of the
bottom.
greatest unprecedented inventions in American
Damn
history.
good.
Calm down.
Right?
Damn
And,
good.
And then she got a little taco sauce, some vegetables, and some sour cream.
That's all you need.
And it's great.
It's cheap and easy.
But everyone's like, oh, I need street tacos, or the
burrito,
fish tacos, or different flavor tacos. This is just kind of like basic
store-bought
cock taco.
Yes, it's easy
and they're good,
and it's cheap. It's cheap, and you feed a lot of people. You put those 7 minutes in the oven; they're ready to go. You have a little spread of everything: your hot sauce on the side, your lettuce, your onion, boom, boom. Oh, Brody is here. Those are easy. When Kate's like, I'm making tacos, and I'm like, just do the regular cheap stuff. You don't have to do the fish tacos where you get grease everywhere. Do the regular tacos. I'll eat every single one of those and be happy.
Flat bottom?
Flat bottom. Set it up, baby.
And what were you saying?
I don't turn my head.
Because Rock just tweeted yesterday that apparently the other Cam, Scattaboo, likes the tacos the same way. Did you see that?
Yeah. We do this on the show, Jim.
What?
I just turn the damn thing. I turn the damn thing, baby.
I don't get it.
I just remember I don't turn my head. I just turn the damn thing. And if it falls on my plate, I scoop it up and eat it. That's it.
I was just trying to bring the listeners back in there, Rock.
It's going to fall apart anyway. Do you see Jackson Dart get rocked?
Oh, yeah.
Who?
He got.
No, he's not concussed.
Slam, bam. Thank you, man.
No, he's not concussed. How about the other guy got rocked helmet to helmet too? Buckled him. Oh, yay. Did he get kicked out of the game for that helmet to helmet?
I think so.
Yeah.
I was 100% locked in.
And then
that was pure helmet to helmet.
Yeah, it was.
Sometimes they go overboard.
Oh, that was scary. He is concussed. Like Noah, did he play the rest of that game? Probably.
I don't remember what game that was in, but I know exactly. It was right by the sideline, right?
That was right in the middle of the pile. The running back that got smoked. Dart was going off the sideline. Should have just veered right over. He just
he's
don't.
A tough kid.
Yeah, but
I don't
be stupid though. You got to protect yourself. You're the quarterback.
I learned that.
Yeah, but you just got caught, and now you're concussed and you're out for a couple games. Now you get rocked like that again. You got to protect yourself. He got freaking rocked, and then to top it off,
tell that to Scattaboo too.
I know he's going to get hurt again too. It's going to be a concussion. He's going to be spinning for 18 months like David Perron was doing. You ever talk to ask him about his story? He had to shut everything down like lights and couldn't eat. And he's spinning. And it's a nightmare.
Who got him that?
Joe Thornton and somebody in the text.
And he wasn't even. I remember talking to him after that. I was working that game about that hit. And He said it wasn't dirty.
It was right out of the penalty box. He just stepped out of the penalty box and stood there. Boom, rocked him. And somebody said, "I remember when Joe Thornton gave Perron a concussion in 2010. Cam did nothing about it." That is,
you were scared of Thornton.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Rock, was he scared? I
wasn't. It wasn't in 2010, man. I don't think I was on the team when that went down, and that's when Chaser ripped everybody, and then got booted off the plane, and he had to sit out a couple games because he chirped in the media about how soft the players
I
were.
remember that.
Yep.
But Perron didn't say it was dirty.
No,
I'm pretty sure he said it wasn't dirty.
Because Thornton came around the box and Perron just got the puck like this, and Thornton's like, "Okay, you're gonna hit me." Boom. Happened to Jonathan Toews too. Around that same time frame where he got knocked out for months at a time. I just don't see too many guys in the NHL getting hurt with concussions that much anymore, like they did 10, 15 years ago. I feel like,
maybe they are.
I know, and they're
just not making.
They're just like going out there. How about the kicker last night? What's his name?
Young Ho.
Young Ho.
I forget the last name.
Koo.
Young Ho Koo. What was he doing? Was he? I guess he didn't measure it up right because he was a foot away from the ball and he just jams his foot in there. I thought he was doing a fake punt or some sort of fake play where they're going to pick the ball up, and they did anyway, and they got rocked. But he just lost it. And imagine that was a close game, and he had to go back in that locker room. Oh God, the little guy walking in the locker room.
And on the sideline, you could see the quarterback go, "Oh my
yeah."
God.
If you imagine him just like in the locker room, little guy, he's in the showers with all those monsters.
He's been in the league a little while, at least with a couple teams, right?
What's his name?
Young Ho Koo.
Young Ho Koo. It's a pretty cool name. Yeah, I like that Jackson Dart. I know OBJ was talking about how tough it is when you get a $100 million contract. It's not generational wealth, he says. Feel bad for him.
He said it's not generational?
Something like that. Did you see that clip of him? It's blowing up pretty good.
Yeah, he basically said that it's not generational wealth to have $100 million. I'm sure we're
10
missing
cars.
some context.
Has he been divorced a couple times?
Charlie said that if you're 50 years old and you've been working, you should have $100 million.
He's like, most people in their 60s right now, it's ridiculous if you don't have $1 million, $1.5 million in the bank. And I'm like, I guess my parents aren't that level. And then the neighbors next to them aren't, and then the neighbors next to them aren't, and then the neighbors next to them aren't, and on and on and on and on and on and on and on. You guys went at it. We all went at it with him with that one.
I just think though, the cost of everything now, and everything now you have to have, like everything is now part of what you need to live.
Yes.
You need wireless.
Yes.
Here's Odell Beckham on Ryan Clark's podcast.
Oh, thank you.
If I didn't have $1 in my account right here today as we speak, I'm going to be straight for the rest of my life. No question, right? I don't think everybody is in that. And when you've sacrificed your whole life to get here, and you're like, yeah, I played 10 years in the league. And I always explain this to people, like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. You're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year, that you have to spend, use, save, invest, flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna give my mama a house, I'm gonna do, everything costs money. So if you're spending $4 million a year, that's really $40 million over 5 years, 8 a year, and now you start breaking down the numbers, it's like, that's a 5-year span of where you're getting $8 million. Can you make that last forever? And you always hear the people who ain't us and ain't been in the position like, oh, well, that would last a lifetime.
So I think he's saying he's actually good, but he's talking about how easy it can be for other people, I guess, to lose it.
Except you don't need to spend $4 million a year.
Buy your mama a house.
That statement is easily to debunk. You could live really well spending $1 million, and then throw that number into the equation, and you buy your mom a house. Yes, get her a $400,000 house. You don't need to get her a $3 million.
I got to buy a car. Well, I saw that you had 7 cars and it was worth like $6 million.
Right. Come on. Yeah, get a couple cars.
Yeah, I mean, it's just okay.
How about an Audi? Get an
Audi.
That
Q3, dude. Q3. I know. We ain't talking to Neil.
And that ain't
talk to Neil.
That ain't $1 million.
I need a new vehicle so damn bad. I just do. It's got to happen. I saw a badass Bronco. Those new Broncos are kind of cool. I don't know what I want, but I want something 4-wheel drive. I want it pretty big, but I don't want it too big. either I get a truck or I get a cool SUV that's a perfect size. It's big enough that I feel safe in. It's kind of up on the ground. I like to kind of be up.
So you're getting the knockoff of the Wrangler. That's what a Bronco is.
The new ones, they're kind of cool. I saw one today driving here. I'm like, that looks. I'd take that.
Yeah, I bet they're nice.
Those Infiniti QX4s are kind of cool. I mean, the Audis are the best of the best. I need to talk to Neil, but there's some cool SUVs out there. There are. They're everywhere, and they're going to. They're safe in the snow, pretty safe in the snow. Like you know when somebody's flying past you, they got something.
Are there cars that I would buy if I suddenly came into more money? But I'll tell you what, like this morning, I love my Jeep.
Yeah, I know.
Like I
still love my truck.
You could spend more money and still not have a vehicle that's as good off-roading or snow or bad weather than the Jeep. That's what it's born to do.
Yeah. You're not getting jammed up with that thing. You're going to be just fine unless there's ice. Tulsa King is great.
I got to
watch that.
I got to
watch that. I want to know. Is this condensed schedule because the Olympics breaking players' bodies down? Yeah, dude, they're playing every freaking night. I feel like. Oh, by the way, the Olympics, I don't even think that, dude, they got problems in Italy with that rink.
I have read about that.
Do you see this going to be smaller than the NHL rink now?
And it wasn't going to be ready on time.
Yeah. Get your crap together. They're thinking now that they could build a rink in what's upstate New York where Miracle on Ice was?
Lake Placid.
Lake Placid. Yeah. They're going to build a rink in 9 weeks. This has been 6-7 years. They knew this was going to be there.
But the work crew's always like, manja,
pizza. Good God. Build the damn rink. Jesus. Let's see here. I ran into a guy involved with Andy in youth hockey and classified Andy as a psycho hockey dad. I don't know about that. Andy, I don't know. Listen, I could chirp Andy till the cows come home, okay? But he's a damn good daddy, and he's good to tie when it comes to that. And if he did anything out of the ordinary, guess who would find out in 2 seconds? Me.
You got spies everywhere.
Me, okay? I hear everything. It gets sent to me. I hear it through the grapevine. I don't even want to hear about it, but it comes to me. And I haven't heard anything yet about Andy, just so you know. Okay? And my dad did some crazy things, too, back in the day. Oh, yeah.
I bet Andy's chill.
He's got to be. You better be. Kid's 8 years old. You better chill out. You know what I mean? Even if he gets hacked from behind, okay, it ain't the end of the world. Okay? Who cares? Listen, and that's why just when people freak, he whacked my kid at the end. So what? Eat it. He didn't bat him in the side of the head with a stick. He hit him in the back of the leg. So what? And some of these guys that bitch about that, I'm like, I just saw you do that twice in the Olympics game. What are you kidding? You did it the other day to a grown man.
The only thing I do, if my kid's pitching, I like to sit right behind the
pay off the umps.
I like to tweet that I do, but I like to sit behind the cage. Like we put up our lawn chairs right there because I like to see where the pitches are actually going.
Yeah.
And all I ever say is take your breath, T.
That's it.
But I did get in a little trouble because I used to take a $20 bill and take a picture with the umpire sort of looking at me where he couldn't see.
How dare you do that?
And I took a picture and said, it's going to be a good game today. And people are like, you're implying.
How dare you?
Gino says the Broncos are better in every way that a Jeep could ever be. That doesn't surprise me. There was like Broncos are such a cool looking car. God, I love them.
I like the 80s Broncos, dude.
Wait, what? So nice looking.
Wait. I know you're taking a jab at me.
No, I disagree.
But based on
right.
You're saying it wouldn't surprise you based on what? That it looks cool?
I just
better in every way?
I mean, the Bronco. No, I've just heard everyone I've heard that drives the Broncos says it's an incredible car.
Okay. There's a thing called brand loyalty and Jeep in terms of cars near the top of the list.
Bunch of nerds.
Cam was a healthy scratch. Oh, yeah. November 4th, 2010, Cam was a healthy. Was that it, Bobby? Was I healthy that night? Oh, there you go.
So you begged out?
I was a healthy scratch. What am I supposed to do? Go from the upstairs all the way down to beat up?
You asked. Can't go tonight, Coach.
Because of Thornton. Thornton's out there. I got the Thornton flu.
Thornton looks hungry.
Wait a second. Okay. You just said something that makes me have to. So wait, because in Letterkenny they call it the native flu, which is when people beg out when they got to go play the full native.
The tough
because
natives.
apparently the natives beat the living tar out.
They're
of you.
tough. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. So, but is that a universal hockey thing that if you beg off of a tough thing, they call it, you have like, it's like
a flu?
You have the blank flu.
A lot of people had the Cam flu for years.
The native flu is the first time I'd ever heard the terminology in my life. And I just assumed that it was like that was the one time it was used in hockey terminology. And then you pull out Thornton flu, and I'm like, wait a second. So
You know how when you hear your buddies that don't have a good relationship with her, like, she turned me, her stomach hurts. I can't get any because she said this and said that. You know how many excuses I heard when I asked guys to fight? My pinky. My shoulder. God, my head. Cam, I can't tonight. God, it's like, okay.
That's fantastic.
The Cam flu.
Yeah.
The Cam flus.
Yeah, there's a lot of flus going around.
Oh, that's really good.
I know. I never had the flu.
Gino, brand loyalty is all Jeep has going for them. Their transmissions are trash, and their four-wheel drive system lasts about 60,000 miles before braking. He's breaking it down.
Gino.
Get after it, Gino.
You're gonna have your Jeep in 4-wheel drive for 60,000 miles? You're not.
No, you better not.
Look at the camera.
You're not.
No, you better not.
No.
So you tear up
Get on your mark, Hayes.
You better not.
You're not driving it in 4-wheel drive for 60,000
Although
miles.
what you said about when that damn thing goes on the highway, where you're almost
wobble, death wobble.
No, that's scary.
Death wobble.
That's scary.
That's got to be a little.
That would have freaked me
That's a little
out.
sketchy, isn't it?
That's the fun of driving.
Oh, get out.
There it is.
That's why when you were pulled over there, I go, son of a bitch, the wobble happened again. No, you just need to spit your chew out.
Yeah. It happened. I took it.
I go,
and
the
they
death
fixed it.
wobble
You're
happened
saying
again.
that's not a flaw; it's a feature.
I'm saying it's one of those fun unknowns when you hit the road.
Okay, well,
make it a challenge.
What's the best SUV for the best price you can get?
Jeep?
What's
Wrangler.
the best SUV? What's the best? I like those
I'll
Jeep Grand
guarantee
Cherokees.
it.
They're awesome. Those Jeep Grand Cherokees with twin turbo, badass.
Yeah, but those are like $100,000. You get a really nice Jeep Wrangler for $40,000, a nice one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in. I get what you're saying, but I don't know.
You ever driven one?
Yeah. Remember, I had free one.
I bet you one of those.
I had the
like-
Gladiator,
I bet you
dude.
one of those,
Remember
like, I bet you like a $20,000 Toyota is probably the best bang for the buck. If we're being honest.
Yeah, but that's too. Yeah.
But you have bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Those are
Okay.
bang
Maybe
for
I
your
should
buck.
clarify. Maybe over 50 grand or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, then,
You know.
now it's a different conversation.
Yeah, like a new something. It's got to be nice.
Does anyone that listens to this show, at least that is active on the YouTube chat, have a Wrangler that they love? Please back it up, because there's brand loyalty.
Spartan 44 says no. The new Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Grand
Sounds like he's a
Cherokee's
big-
great
sounds
too.
like he's a
They're
big
cool.
Jeep guy.
I like those. Kate had one. She had a Hemi in the damn thing.
But I'll be honest,
I had a Chevy Blazer.
I have more fun.
Hemi.
I had a
I
Grand
love that
Cherokee.
car.
I had another Jeep that they don't make anymore. All of them were great. I have more fun driving the Wrangler than any car I've ever driven.
The best
Fun.
car I ever had was a Expedition. It just lasted for a long time. A little grippy on the steering wheel, where it's a little too touchy compared to a GMC or a Chevy. But that damn thing lasted a long time. I've had SUVs, I've had trucks, I've had cars, I've had Envoys, I've had it all. I've had it all. Let me tell you about City Seafood. I'm starving, dude. City Seafood was born from the legacy of Bob Seafood, a beloved St. Louis fish stand that began in the Del Mar Loop. As demand grew, so did the business, expanding into wholesale and moving to a larger space on I-70 and Alp, becoming a go-to for restaurants and seafood lovers alike. In 2022, when development plans closed Bob's doors, former VP Mike V partnered with entrepreneur Brad Burns to create City Seafood, blending decades of seafood expertise with a fresh, modern approach. Today, we continue that tradition with premium seafood, online ordering, custom packages, and free local delivery. New name, same mission. The best seafood in the city with a smile. That's City Seafood, baby. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Daily
Companion, the Lou Information Station app. Listen live anywhere, anytime with one click. Dive into live or on-demand content. It's the fastest way to stay connected to the conversations that matter in the Lou. Just search Lou Information Station in the App Store or Google Play and download it free today. The Lou Information Station app. Crystal clear St. Louis talk 24/7. Tune in each week as STL Sports Central, the Lou Information Station, and the Too Many Men on the Mic podcast present the Mid-States Club Hockey Association Game of the Week. Brought to you by Mattingly Lumber, Vantage Credit Union, Chicken and Pickle, and by the Watson Private Wealth Group at Stifel.
When you buy a hot tub, you want more than bubbles. You want value that lasts. At St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, their low overhead means premium American-made products priced better than the competition, and the best price guarantee in town will beat any local dealer on a comparable model. With over 38 years in business and 400-plus five-star reviews, you can trust they'll be there to service your spa long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price. Visit besthotTubprices.com today.
The Earl Austin Experience with Earl Austin Jr. Saturday mornings from 9 to 11. Brought to you by Fast Track Auto Transport, St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
Your LouInfo.com news report. Several school districts dismissed early on Monday due to wintry weather. Some schools are getting a late start or are canceling classes today as well. The Jefferson Sheriff's Office is investigating a road rage incident that happened on I-55 near Highway M in the Barnhart area on Monday morning. The shooting happened after an incident between two tractor-trailer drivers. The man who was shot is expected to be okay. A suspect was taken into custody. A Maryland Heights police officer shot and killed an armed man inside a Walgreens on Dorset Road late Sunday afternoon. Maryland Heights officers had responded to a call inside the store when they encountered the man who fired at the officers, and they returned fire. On Monday, Missouri became the 39th state to make sports betting legal. Bettors can wager on how many points a particular athlete will score in a game, so long as it does not involve a Missouri college or university. The Missouri Gaming Commission has 3 employees focused on regulating sports betting, and they're looking to hire a 4th. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, Lucom weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill has a new menu. But don't freak out. Hot Shots favorites are still there, like their famous wings, tacos, burgers, and pizzas. Plus, sure to be new faves, like Big Philly egg rolls, the Bold and Hearty Slugger sandwich, the Buffalo Chicken Pizza, and 2 new wing sauces, Carolina Gold and Bourbon Glaze. And making a comeback, it's the return of Hot Shots' legendary waffle fries. So now there's even more to love at Hot Shots. Come try out the new menu at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Find the location nearest you at hotshotsnet.com.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rate you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now. 800-298-0306. 800-298-0306. 800-298-0306. That's 800-298-0306.
Hey, St. Louis, looking for high-flying action and electric energy? Grab your crew, hit the road, and experience a Grizzlies game night in Memphis. An unmatched atmosphere and star-studded NBA matchups are waiting for you just down the road on I-55. There's nothing like Grizz game energy, and there's nothing like being here with 19,000 new Grizz Nation friends at FedEx Forum. Dive into the action, follow the Grizzlies on social media, and visit grizzlies.com/tickets to grab your seats today. That's grizzlies.com/tickets.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen,
the most perfectly trained athlete ever,
and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
I'm an influential and respected man.
On the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Yeah. Any news on that missing coach? I know they got a $5,000 reward if you find him. He gone.
I think he's gone.
He gone.
I think he went in the woods somewhere and punched his own ticket.
Yeah. How can you even draw up a game plan for a football game when you have that in the back of your head? Like, you know you're going to get got. Was it just like,
well, I mean, it's a sickness.
You know?
It's a sickness.
Like you downloading on your computer, stuff like that? So it's out there? You can just download stuff like that? How do you
is that what he, I didn't know it was on his.
Then where would it be?
I thought he did something. Hands on.
I
mean, don't get me wrong. That's a crime to look at that stuff and download it and stuff. Which bad enough, but I think I read where he's accused of
touchy-feely with high school girls or something like that?
I read that.
Ooh, yay. Man, that's a weird one, dude. That is a weird one. I don't know. Is there a Diddy documentary coming out, Rock?
I'm not sure. You tell me.
No, there's a big interview.
I saw it on Channel 2 this morning that there's going to be a Diddy documentary.
The way you said it, like he was trying to implicate them.
What do you mean?
Well, I saw it on Channel 2. Those scumbags are playing it.
No, those are my people.
Jesus,
Channel 2 is great.
They're the best.
I love Channel 2. Actually, I love our local sport news.
Sounds like you were favoring one of them.
Channel 2,
I'm just.
You have to be like Tony La Russa. They're all Fox. You got the 2 Fox, great. You got the 5 Fox, great. You got the 4 Fox.
The Firefox.
I do love.
But he'd call them all
gem of a man.
The 2 Fox, the 4 Fox.
Jimmy, do me a favor. We know that yesterday was a big day for Missouri, of course, first day of legal wagering.
Yeah.
Staring at a Celtics-Knicks game tonight in TD Garden. How are we feeling about that for the Knicks?
I don't know. The Knicks had some injuries with OG. He's been out. But the Celtics aren't much without their big boy. So what's the line? The Knicks should be right. It shouldn't be.
I'm looking at Boston.
Close.
Boston's getting 1.5 with a total line of 230.5.
I take the Knicks and take the points.
Take the Knicks.
I think the Knicks
take the money line.
I take the Knicks.
It's only 1.5. Might as well take the money line.
Yeah, go ahead. I think the Knicks win that. They're playing good.
You think Cat has a big game?
The thing is, the way it's set up now, he doesn't have to.
Okay.
Because Brunson's getting a great deal of help. Could be McBride. Could be, I mean, they got 3 or 4 scoring options now, which is good. And they got a bench. They're running 9 guys as opposed to 6. I like the way it's laying out for them.
You think in the long term that's a smart idea by Thibodeau?
Yeah.
Okay. That seems a little risky. I don't know.
Well, it's not Thibodeau now.
Oh, you're right.
Brown.
I forgot they fired
Brown,
him.
yeah.
Fired him for doing this exact thing. My bad.
Jeep is literally rated as like one of the worst cars made. The Toyotas are rated as the highest, and their engines last forever.
Right, except for the fact if you go by customer satisfaction, the people that bought them.
I mean, a Toyota has pretty high customer satisfaction because they do last forever.
So do the Jeep.
I like to keep my cars for a while. I get comfortable with it. I don't need to switch in and out. I don't care.
It's like John Goodman's character said in that Mark Wahlberg movie. I'm blanking on it.
What?
It's like what does a smart person do? You get $3 million. You put 2 in the bank. You buy a Japanese Japanese.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
A Japanese Econ S box, and you sit on that. He goes, "That's your home. That's all you need." He goes, "That's what any smart American does."
It's all you need, dude.
And so it's like a
reliable car.
And that's the thing is like listen. I'm not gonna walk around and be like Toyotas. They're just what a company. The vision they have to just kind of wait 3 years and then steal the physical form of another car and then call it something else. The vision they have to just wait 3 years on everybody else's design before they have their own. That's not what I'm giving them credit for. They make engines that consistently go 170 to 190,000 miles, and you can pay $9,000 for them used with 20,000 on them, and then they work for the next 12 years, and that's what everyday Americans need.
But not $9,000 for 20,000 miles. That's gone up since then. Gone up since.
Oh yeah, since then you're right.
9,000. And I will say this: my kid is a Hyundai.
I paid $8.
They used to be crap. Hyundais are pretty good now.
I got like
they get stolen on.
I got my car that I have in 2019, and I paid $8,000, and it had 30,000 miles on it, and I got lucky because $8,000, 30,000 miles across, and it was like a 7 or 8 year old car, so which is good because it's only like 3,000 miles a year, or whatever the math would be, or 5,000 miles a year. Yeah, that'd probably be like a $12,000 or $14,000 car now, something like that
for sure,
or like at least 12. But
look, I've had Jeep after Jeep after Jeep. Loved them all.
Yep. All right, we love you guys. We love all y'all, and we'll see all y'all tomorrow. See you guys. We will be back tomorrow. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Hey, St. Louis, looking for high-flying action and electric energy? Grab your crew, hit the road, and experience a Grizzlies game night in Memphis. An unmatched atmosphere and star-studded NBA matchups are waiting for you just down the road on I-55. There's nothing like Grizz game energy, and there's nothing like being here with 19,000 new Grizz Nation friends at FedEx Forum. Dive into the action